Welcome, everyone, to Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. We got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. Start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the first crack at it here. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake.
It's a seam wide open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Power football with the run. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll try to get outside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here.
It's a running room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Drones. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty won last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Drones. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Hokies are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. This offense is racking up some yardage, but they've got to be able to finish the deal by scoring touchdowns. 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running into the open space. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Hokies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Green. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Drones. He's got him. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's loose. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Play number 9 on this drive. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Oh, it's picked off.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic.
Got room on the return. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Caught near the sticks, it's Hoskins. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And it's right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Drones. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hokies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hokies will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Alexander. Runs through a tackle.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Drones. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be third and long. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Selden. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Drones. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on third and goal? And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able...
Makes a grab, past the marker. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
On the run, it's Alexander. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
Defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The Commodores line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Drones. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hokies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Going up top again. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. They'll immediately call timeout.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. Just needed 3 yards on third down, and they got it with precision execution.
And the QB got the football and got that thing out of his hands. Nice job, nice slant, nice timing route. Throw it to the receiver, get it on his body where he can make the play and get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Running to the left. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
And the Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. They'll open the second half on the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. The screen. He can go. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Hudson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The play action fake. On target to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense set for a first down play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Holloway. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Spence. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Split backs here. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Turning on the Jets. Oh, a lot of space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw. It's Pavia. The screen, and watch out. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it.
They'll run the toss. Wide open spaces. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, the ground game. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Might as well give it to him again. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The give to the tailback. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. We open the final period with a third down play. The offense changing the play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Got his man on the right. Got some room headed to the goal line.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Coming out with it, it's Heath. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Selden. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leads it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Hokies are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Drones. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoskins. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to your receivers, and he gets out of his break. And
the Jets goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. quick strike complete. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallow.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even...
Turning it on! There he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time, they knock him down behind the line.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Defense. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to pass, it's Pavia. Caught behind the line, it's Stowers. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Alexander. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals, they're not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Alexander. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him out. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown Doors! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And don't miss the fact there was some heat on that extra point, but he was able to tie it up. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to... It's a seam wide open! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
That's caught. It's Holloway. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's Stewart. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
As a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area, but this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. It is good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Pavia. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock's strike zero, and that will do it for this one. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about?